You need to do something crazy, so...
This is...
Merijn Tinga, the plastic soup surfer.
And he also is...
And I'm activist. Yeah.
And for years, he's been actively raising awareness
For a simple, effective solution against plastic pollution.
Deposit return scheme. In a scheme like this, you get money back when you return your bottle to the store. And when you introduce a system like this, you can reduce littering of bottles and cans by 80%.
Having campaigned successfully for an introduction in the Netherlands, he is now following plastic beyond the border. Stopping and surfing from Oslo to Rome.
And now I'm in La Douce, France.
A foreigner in a complex system.
C'est le déjeuner? Encore?
And he's wondering,
How do I get the French on board?
Yeah, my feet are all swollen because I walked through these Netally type plants, don't know the English name, berenklauw, when I had to climb up the riverbank with my surfboard to cross a lock. And it itches, it's unbelievable. Just to keep my hands off. Yeah, have a look at my hands. These blisters, you see them? Yeah. Well, that's life on the river.
our activist presses on, heading towards Dijon.
Milestone. This is where Canal de Bourgogne starts. This is where 190 locks I need to pass like these. So as you can see, I'm walking. And another lock again. It's just not worth the hassle, you know. 15 minutes on my board and then pulling the whole stuff out again. I think I'll just continue walking. So I'm not the plastic soup surfer anymore. I'm the plastic soup walker. Hey, hondje. Hondje. Cutting my own blister open. Okay, soupies, back on my board. Getting closer to Dijon, maybe 40 kilometers.
Hollandais passionné de glisse qui espère attirer l'attention pour défendre une grande cause, la lutte contre la pollution plastique. Plastic Soup Surfer, de son vrai nom Merijn Tinga, traverse en ce moment la Côte d'Or pour porter son message. Marilyn Barat, Guillaume Desmal.
Merijn arrives in Dijon. But there's nobody there. Just him and his blisters.
Yeah, well, I was expecting to see the mayor of Dijon right here. But despite the invitation and despite first accepting the invitation, she then later declined. So yeah, so there's nobody here. So we even had 15 other invitations, but no official wanted to show up. Well, of course, I mean, of course you feel a little let down, or, I mean, what does it take just to talk to somebody, just to have that dialogue. You know, it just seems like it's a very delicate subject and they don't know how to take a stand, I guess.
To find out why the mayor, or really anyone, wasn't there, Merijn calls Alexi from Reloop France.
Hey Alexi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Here in France, the problem is actually there is an economic issue around this topic. Municipalities in France, they have the responsibility to collect, to sort, and to sell materials. It means also that it impacts the stream revenue actually about selling these materials.
So less plastic waste means less income. And as always,
We don't talk about environment, we're talking about economics.
but an activist wouldn't be an activist if he didn't try again.
Je cherche une élue qui est responsable de déchets.
Ah, un email, oui. Donc il n'y a pas personne qui peut me parler?
Non, on ne peut pas vous présenter comme ça.
Non? Ça ne va pas?
Non. Donc je ne pourrais pas vous aider.
C'est le déjeuner? Encore?
On est tout en.
Bonne journée. So half of what you see in this bin is our beverage containers, which means that if you were to introduce consigne or deposit return scheme, this bin would be half full. C'est moi sur le planche. They have all these guys running around trying to keep the city clean. That could be done much more efficiently, and it doesn't have to cost any taxpayer money because it's all paid for by the producers and the supermarkets. How come it's so delicate, this subject, that they don't even want to talk to me?
The discussion is very polarized in France, and since 6 years we are in this storm. And since 6 years, actually, we can't have a true dialogue with people around the table, put everything on the table and say, okay, what kind of model we can have with, without, but we have also to talk about with DRS.
Yeah. So am I in France at the right time, or what can my campaign add if people don't even want to talk to each other? Is it worth it for me to paddle all the way from Paris to Nice?
Good question. Why do something with such a small chance of success? Would you?
J'aimerais bien, mais je trouve que c'est difficile d'avoir dans la réalité, dans le quotidien, c'est dur. On peut faire des actions qui le sont, mais on n'aura jamais autant d'actions qu'un politique ou qu'un gouvernement ou des choses comme ça.
Mais alors bon, c'est rare quand même. C'est peut-être un des seuls à le faire parce que bon, j'ai jamais entendu parler de ça. C'est génial, ça attire l'attention. Mais ça attire l'attention pendant un moment. Quand vous passez à la télé, c'est génial ce qu'il fait. Et puis après, on va repasser à autre chose, dans la guerre à Gaza, et puis encore, et voilà, un gamin qui se fait violer. Et puis, on est dans un monde de surinformation où notre attention est arrivée sur une chose, après une chose, et ce qui fait que, au final, on ne fait plus rien. Moi, je crois que la cause est là.
But like Merijn, there are some who try anyway.
Mais c'est dur de mobiliser du monde sur une cause, tu vois. Tu invites les gens à danser à une discothèque et tu en auras 100 qui vont venir. Mais inviter des gens puis parler de la lutte contre les déchets sauvages, le déchet plastique, c'est moins tentant que d'aller danser en soirée.
Like David, who is setting up a litter picking group.
Là, c'est l'État qui pleure quand il te voit. C'est l'État, ouais, non, il veut mettre une consigne plastique en France. Non, on veut pas. Voilà. Parce que je voyais beaucoup de déchets dehors, en emmenant Malia à l'école par exemple. Et du coup, je me suis dit, ben, moi aussi je peux ramasser des déchets. Parce que souvent on entend cette phrase, il y a des gens qui sont payés pour le faire.
Super.
Donc il y a des personnes, hein, ils se lèvent le matin, ils s'habillent, c'est leur métier de ramasser les déchets des autres. Et en tant que citoyen, je trouve ça normal aussi de pouvoir aussi nettoyer sa planète. Donc j'ai commencé comme ça à ramasser des déchets.
Picking up litter, and especially forming a group to do so, is quite a formidable effort. But it also suffers from a recurring problem.
Après, la frustration, ça arrive quand tu ramasses par exemple un lieu et 2 semaines après, ben, y a de nouveau des déchets. Donc c'est un peu frustrant, mais après on le sait, ça fait partie du jeu, quoi. On sait que quand on va ramasser un lieu, dans 3 semaines, tu vas en retrouver encore.
Est-ce que sera là encore le déchet?
Dans la poubelle. Est-ce que dans 2 semaines, il y aura encore des déchets par terre, tu penses?
Ça va venir encore le déchet?
Oui, ils vont revenir. Ah oui, pour... ouais.
One man picking up trash, another pedaling across the country. Neither solving the problem. Yet.
Litter picking groups like David's are great, of course, and they're so enthusiastic, and that's great to see. And they're getting all these people along in their quest, I guess. But if you're cynical, you could also say, you know, they're trying to raise awareness, but they're not reaching out to the people who are actually creating the litter. And if you're even more cynical, it's preventing actual change because they're cleaning up the mess of these people, and with that they are preventing change or industry to really start to act. So
He has a solution.
Top.
In the next episode.
it all ends here. Ah bon?